Don't ever try what you're about to see us do at home. Ever!
Busted!
You're watching Mythbusters, Myth 2.
This here's a tale for all the fellas trying to do what those ladies tell us. Get shot down cause you're overzealous. Play hard to get females, get jealous. Okay, smarty, go to a party. Girls are scantily clad and showing body. A chick walks by and you wish you can sex her, but you're standing on the wall like you was Poindexter. Next day's function, high class luncheon.
Well, for this myth, we need a axle, or piece of wood, that is about, let's see, it's about 3/8 of an inch thick here. And we have to have a piece of wood. We're going to have multiple holes to see how well the axle turns. Now hopefully this is straight enough that it will roll without wobbling. Now of course we're going to build this sort of like a car, so we'll have 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll just go from the axle size, to the next, a little bit bigger, and then a little bit more bigger. Well, it turns out my arm wasn't as square as I thought it was. So I'm looking towards the drill press. It should give me a nice, clean, straight drill. Turns out my calculations were wrong. There was a piece of dust on the little label for the drill bit. This is the 5/16 drill bit, not 5/13. So I'll be turning this on and drilling the hole in. That is surprisingly fast, so I'm going to see if I can change the speed. Why is it going so fast? I don't know. I might just have to live with it. I think I will have to live with it going really fast. Okay, what the heck was that? Thinking of that what it was on top of here. Okay, here's our starting line. And here are all the vehicles. Now for the last one, we don't have enough tires, so we're going to have to change the axles. Here's the starting line. All the cars' axles will be oiled. Hopefully they'll go down. They'll probably end here. At the finish line, we'll start the clock. If they go farther, we'll measure it. And if they don't reach the finish line, then we'll measure it. So the finish line ends at about 12 feet. So if they make it across here, that's pretty much 12 feet. And then we'll calculate which one is the best by how quickly it made it down to here or how far it went. And this myth, we're testing, does the more room that you give an axle make it go faster? Quinn, what's your prediction?
Well, I think the 13 will be the shortest, 12 second, and the 11 first. Lee, what's your prediction?
My prediction is that most of them, they probably aren't going to go far past that blue tape, which I'll show you in a second. They're not going to go far. I think I'm pretty much going with you. That 11 is probably going to take first, 12 is going to be second, and 13 will be third.
And the only reason I predict that is because the smaller hole, it won't wobble as much.
And it fits perfectly.
Yeah, so I think the 11 will work.
First test in 3, 2,
What size is it?
1. It's a size 13, I said that.
Good job.
Letting go of size 13 in 3, 2, 1.
Didn't go very far.
It did about 5.
Test 2, Mythbusters 12. Ready, set, go. Oh!
It pretty much went the same distance.
4 seconds and it's exactly, well, wait,
Probably like a half an inch off.
half an inch off. So it's still, let's see how far it went out. Last one was 54 inches. This one,
Probably went like, went 53 and a half.
50. This went 53. So it
What?
just started.
Okay, here's my stopwatch. Okay. This is Mythbusters 11. Axle size. Going in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, what do you know? And it's still going.
That was about 6 seconds. And it went about 83 inches. The whole 30 inches longer. Wait, Donna?
Whoa, Lee, how'd the first car do?
You mean Mythbusters 13?
Yeah.
Well, it was the biggest one that had the most room for the axle. It only went 54 inches, which is about 4 feet and 6 inches.
From the tape measure.
Yeah. How did the second car do, or Mythbusters 12?
Well, Mythbusters 12, it was the second biggest axle. And, well, it came 53 inches from the tape measure.
If we did more tests, it probably would have shown different, but.
But, so, it was pure luck that this happened. And I bet in the long run this would have beaten it, but it was just luck today. So, Lee, how'd the Mythbusters 11 do?
This one was the size of the axle. And this one went 83 inches in 6 seconds. Now this one, Mythbusters 13, went 54 inches in 6 seconds. This went 53 inches in 6 seconds. So clearly this myth is totally busted. The less room you give the axle, faster and farther it's gonna go. Myth busted.
But one thing we can, if the whole myth is busted, at least we have one thing confirmed. We at least have that 13 went farther than 12 on luck, not in pure life.
So you should but since this went 83 inches, there's no reason to do any more tests. I mean, if this went 83 inches, there's no way these two are going to compare to this. It's busted.
Busted. This here's a tale for all the fellas trying to do what those ladies tell us. Get shot down cause you're overzealous. Play hard to get females, get jealous. Okay, smarty, go to a party. Girls are scantily